Yeah, welcome to the Light Skin Bantu. And I would like to talk about something dear to my heart today. I'd like to talk about the contribution of light skinned people and mixed people, or mixed Africans and also light skinned Africans, their contribution to the black struggle, or generally the fight against racism in general. And not just that, their contribution to other industries. And you begin to discover more about these things over time. First off, first person I'd like to talk about is Malcolm X. Now, you see, in today's world where, I'm African who schooled in the UK, and I started to see the your light skin thing go on even in the UK. And even to some extent, when I come back to the continent, it's something that's always brought up. But what I've discovered also is that this new trend isn't good for anyone. The new trend isn't good for anyone in the sense that when you deep it, you cannot think of, well, not just even Black American activism. I mean, everywhere there was injustice against Africans, there was a light-skinned person who was, advocating, fighting in the forefront. And of course, they'll say, oh, he's black. But there's a you could say that, but there's a cognitive dissonance in today's world where a lot of your heroes are the same color of men you claim, are weak. Men you claim that are pussy. Men you claim that are, gay, light skin. That these, your heroes, Malcolm X, who laid his life on the line, and let's not even add the word shot. Because you want to talk about FBI, the FBI set up Malcolm X. It was not a Nation of Islam. He was killed by dark-skinned brothers. Now, this is not to say dark-skinned brothers are bad people. This is just to say that, well, this is the result of someone doing activism and getting himself killed by his own people. And of course, Malcolm X is revered, and rightfully so. But do you call a man like that who put his life on the line weak because of his skin color? Is his skin color a character we should address? And this is where people get it wrong. Attaching stereotypes, because you're doing the same thing that white people do to black people, where they have attached stereotypes to black people. You're attaching stereotypes to light-skinned people and also biracial people and mixed people. You are attaching stereotypes to them, thinking this shit is okay. Now, another person that I would even argue is a mixed person is Minister Louis Farrakhan. And you cannot tell me Minister Louis Farrakhan looks like the average black man on the street. But he is one of the most vocal people for black issues, black rights, the way we should carry ourselves and do better, and all of that good stuff, right? Of course, I'm not even a big fan of Farrakhan, and he's married black and all that stuff on his, because personally I think the world would be better off, mixing up than, separating itself. But he's more pro-black than any dark-skinned man I know, and that's Louis Farrakhan. And finally, I'll talk about another person, and it's going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. Muhammad Ali. Yes, I said it. You say light-skinned black men are weak. You say light-skinned black men are this. You say light-skinned black men are that. They can fight. They pussy. They can do this and that. Well, guess what? One of the greatest boxers in history in the African-American, that's from the African-American community, is a light-skinned black man. in the name of Muhammad Ali. He was braver than most, braver than Joe Frazier when it came to talking about black issues. Joe Frazier is a dark-skinned black man. He never talked about black issues. Let's not even talk about Sonny Liston, who was in bed with the Italian mafia, allegedly. He never talked about black issues. And let's even add, even Muhammad Ali even debunks your idea of, skin color determines your superiority because, well, a light-skinned black man whooped Sonny Liston's ass, and Sonny Liston is as dark as people get, as a black man can get. He whooped his ass. Fastest knockout in history. So when you look around, I mean, the hand was so fast, people didn't even see what happened. So when you look around and say, put these stereotypes on light-skinned people, whether they're light-skinned, black, or mixed, you're being dishonest. You're being not truthful. When you say that the black community can't trust light-skinned black people, when light-skinned black people have been the ones who have been in the forefront and the loudest even for years, and even more pro-black than dark-skinned black people, let's keep it real, they're more pro-black. Now you can come for me if you wish. That's your problem. Should I go on Huey P. Newton? Because what you might say, why is this light-skinned African dude talking about it? Well, why I'm talking about it is because Western TV and Western pop culture affects the planet. Let's not lie, it's influential. And even down here, you have women on the continent. I'm telling you, it doesn't show all the time, but there's some women that'll tell you, I don't date light-skinned guys. Or there's some women that'll tell you, light-skinned guys are soft. And why they tell you that is because they picked it up on TV. Maybe they might not exactly feel that way, but they picked it up from TV or they picked it up from some shit they watched on the internet. So even down here is beginning to push. And that's why even as an African, I'm pushing back against it hard too, because this is not something we should accept and we should call normal among black people all over the planet. It is normal and shouldn't be normal. So yeah.